Let's take a look at number 7. Number 7 says a rectangular garden measures 2,321 inches by 57 inches. Estimate the area of the garden. Now we're going to start out by figuring out what important information is given to us in the problem. We're going to underline or circle that information. So we take a look at the problem. We are given 2,321 inches, so I'm going to underline that, as well as 57 inches. Those are the dimensions of the garden. I'm also going to circle that it's a rectangular garden so that we know what the shape of the garden is. It says estimate the area of the garden. So I'm going to circle estimate so that I know that I'm estimating in this problem, and I'm going to underline area because I'm going to be finding the area of the garden. Now, as a reminder, area is equal to length times width. So this means that we're going to be multiplying the dimensions of our garden to find the area. Now, because we need to estimate, we first need to figure out what we need to round the dimensions of our garden to before we can go ahead and calculate the area. So we're going to first take a look at 2,321 inches. We're going to round 2,321 to the second highest place value. So if we take a look, we're going to circle the 3 and look next door. Because the digit in our tens place is a 2, it's 4 lower, so we're just going to ignore. So we're going to round down. So 2,321 is going to round to 2,300. And then let's take a look at 57. We're going to be rounding 57 to the nearest tens place, and so the nearest 10 to 57 would be 60. So 57 would round to 60. So we now have our rounded dimensions that we can use to estimate the area. So we're going to be taking 2,300 and multiplying it by 60. Now, because 60 is a multiple of 10, we can break the problem apart by first figuring out what 2,300 is times 6, and then we can add in our 0 at the end. So 6 times 0 is 0, 6 times 0 is 0, 6 times 3 is 18, and 6 times 2 is 12, plus 1 is 13. And then we need to add in the 0 for 60. So that means that our final answer is 138,000. And since our label is inches and we're using area, our label is going to be square inches.